Howdy folks, Jamboree here. Today I'd like to talk about a Mr. Don Bluth.
Don Bluth is an animation filmmaker best known for movies like The Secret of Nim, An American Tail, All Dogs Go to Heaven, The Land Before Time, and many more. His films are renowned for being quite dark and emotionally challenging for kids' movies, but they routinely end on a high note to assure children that things will always work out in the end. His last feature film, Titan AE, came out all the way back in the year 2000. Plus, well, was also a big box office flop, and he struggled to get his filmmaking career going again for a long time after. Fortunately, he launched a new animation studio last year, so expect him back soon.
Now, what if I told you that during Don Bluth's struggling early 2000s years, he actually worked on an animated music video? A project that doesn't seem to be brought up that much.
So, do you remember the Scissor Sisters? A glam rock band known for such songs as I Don't Feel Like Dancing, Laura, and Take Your Mama? Well, when lead singer Jake Shears wrote a supportive song for his friend Mary, he wanted to make sure the music video was special. You see, the band had nostalgic memories for Don Bluth's animated segment in the cult musical Xanadu.
Don't walk away. You'll be the way you were before when you don't want me anymore.
So they contacted Don Bluth and asked him to bring the same magic to Mary's music video. The music video itself starts off in live action as we watch a woman, presumably Mary, going to work, living a typical day out. She then looks into an office photocopier and begins having a daydream about being Rapunzel.
That's right, this music video is quite possibly the closest we'll ever get to Don Bluth's adaptation of Rapunzel. And oh boy, are his fingerprints all over the animation. Every single one of his tropes is on display here. It's almost like a love letter to his own work.
It quite reminds me of Bluth's video games Space Ace and Dragon's Lair, because like those titles, it follows a simple story of a hero rescuing a damsel in distress. There's also evil trolls like the ones in A Troll in Central Park trying to get in the way, a dark black arts wizard who is deeply reminiscent of Rasputin from Anastasia, and turns the prince into an owl, a recurring animal in Bluth's films. Oh, and what's a Don Bluth animation without a floppy haircut on his leading man? You all know the one. The animation quality is noticeably cheaper than the hugely polished Don Bluth cartoon, but the live action scenes are quite amateur looking at the same time. Yeah, it's very clear that not much money was put into the project as a whole. Despite these obvious budget limitations though, Don Bluth's perfectionism burns through every single frame. There's not only a smooth fluidity to the line work, but also a strict discipline in the physics, expressive movements from every character, and lots of attention to detail. Just look at the kissing scene. It's the last part of the daydream, yet it's also telling its own story under a short time, as the characters flirtatiously bounce off each other before they smooch.
So how does Don Bluth's Rapunzel cartoon connect together with everything else in this project?
Well, that actually all ties into the live action segments. This woman, who I still presume is Mary, is living a very mundane life, and I can tell you from experience that working at a call center really sucks. So this daydream is her way of coping, a fantasy for herself to help her believe in a better life, and imagine being rescued from this soul-crushing world by a handsome floppy-haired prince.
Like I said earlier on, this song was designed to support Jake's friend Mary, and I think it does a great job at that. It's sweet, poignant, and even downright relatable. And that all comes through in the music video, both in the animation and the live action.
All in all, while Don Bluth's animation for this music video is only maybe a minute long, his work for the Scissor Sisters deserves to at least be acknowledged, sort of a hidden curiosity for fans to find. Sadly, Mary herself died 2 years after the song came out, but this music video is a beautiful way to immortalize her.
I'd just like to let everyone know that tomorrow night at 8 PM BST time zone, I'm going to be hosting a quiz on Don Bluth's movies. So if you're interested in this stream, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. What is your favourite Don Bluth movie and why? Let me know in the comments section below, and don't forget to click that like button. Cheerio, folks.